So here we go. We got this beautiful trout hooked up. Probably 16, 17 inches. A nice fat trout right there. Using a hand line with probably 12-pound test line. Nice fish. Really nice fish there. Just catch and release today. Nice relaxing day. No big deal. I'm going to turn this guy loose. No, I'm joking. I got something better to show y'all. Hold on. Here it comes. Hey everybody, I'm really excited to bring you this video. In these clips you'll be seeing me. I'm using a hand line with 50-pound test mono, straight, no leader. And right here is a first for me. I hooked up a cobia. This one turned out to be 38, 39 inches long to the fork. Pretty good fish. The problem I'm having with him is I pulled him in pretty green and I don't have a gaff or a net to land him. So I'm trying to literally grab a green cobia. This is going to be a little more exciting than dip netting a 17-inch trout.
I wonder if he'll fit in a net. Probably not. Alright, he's in the pin. Holy shit.
So this is my first year I've actually tried to go out and catch permit without just jumping in the water and shooting them in the face with the spear gun. I know I'm using a hand line, but I consider this sporting, okay? It's not, you're not just hauling them in. You do have to let them take some line out. When we first started doing this, we were bending the hooks and straightening the hooks, and we were losing a lot of fish because we couldn't put a lot of drag on the fish, and they'd get down the reef, cut you off, or they'd get eaten by a jewfish or a barracuda or whatever else was down there, a shark. So then we beefed up our hooks. We started using, I think it was Owner or Gamakatsu XXX 1/0 hooks, and then we could use a lot more drag on the line. You still couldn't lock it up because then the hooks would start to tear out of the fish, out of the mouths, but you could definitely put a lot more pressure on them with those XXX hooks. And again, I'm using 50-pound test mono straight and did not have trouble hooking up fish at all. I talked to a lot of guys that permit fish, and a lot of them use 30-pound test leaders. I guess you probably do get more bites with the 30, but I didn't have any issue getting bites on the 50, so I wasn't going to go any smaller because we lost a lot of fish doing this. And like I said, I talked to a lot of people that permit fish, and everybody had their own little technique or trick to catching the fish off the reef. Some guys would use a spot lock, wouldn't even drop an anchor down. When they got a fish to bite, they just trolling motor away from the reef to get the fish out of the structure. I talked to one guy that said he just left, he wouldn't even anchor, no spot lock, he'd use his big outboard motor. He'd drift over the reef. When he got a fish to bite, they would just take off the reef to help pull the fish off the reef. I don't have a spot lock. I didn't do so good drifting. We anchored and just fished there and fished over the reef. I've also heard of guys anchoring their boat so the boat's over the sand, but they're drifting their crabs back towards the edge of the reef and not letting it get over top of the reef. I guess in some situations that would probably work really well too. It didn't seem like there was that much current when we were out there permit fishing, so we had to be pretty much right over top of the reef. Oh, and then if your crab did make it down to the bottom as you're freelining it back there, it seems like the Goliath grouper or Jewfish absolutely loved them and would eat your crab.
He's all, look at his forehead.
Yeah, as you can tell, a Jewfish just had this permit in his mouth, but luckily we got him out, got him up to the boat. In a second here, you're about to see Paul's fish in the bottom of the boat. I didn't include it in the video, but now that I see it in here, I feel like I have to. I was trying to keep this video all about hand lines, but right here, yeah, that fish in the boat, that permit, it's a 31 incher to the fork. I feel like I have to include that clip now. But before we get there, there's one more thing I got to show you real quick. So my buddy Danny right there set his rod down when he was helping me land this fish. And right here, you're about to see him. Oh, he just had a bite.
Yeah.
Broke off already.
Wow. Dude, that's a good fish, huh? Golly. Go, 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 go. Yeah, go, go, go. Go, go. Oh, nice. Go, go, go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right here, easy, 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 easy pull, easy, 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 oh shit, shit, nice fish. Reel down a little more, reel down a little more, little. Oh yeah. God dang it, holy shit. Holy shit! Wow! Jesus, Paul!
Wow!
God! Look at this! God dang!
Wow!
Nice fish, Paul!
Hell yeah! Oh. Nice.
Jeez! Yeah, and then a bunch of little ones.
Might
Yeah.